Alrighty, yo guys, Beast, back with some more video, back with some more Beastly content. Today we are going to be doing some Dokkan bot help, #4. So, I'm going to try and cover the stuff that people ask the most questions over. So if there's something you want to know how to do in the bot, do not ask me a million questions about how to use the bot, or if you have an error or something, because while I do plan on getting a video out over all of the errors, I'm not going to sit down there and respond to all of you when you're having these issues that I've made tons of videos trying to help you all out with. And if you really do need help, my Discord's available. The comment section down below, you can ask those questions, just don't ask them towards me. Ask if anyone knows, because all of you that watch these videos, I know some of y'all do know the answers to some of these common questions people have, because I know all of us had an issue with something when installing the bot. Just a little bit of it. It just depends on if you figured it out or not. I figured it out pretty easily, but if you didn't, I have tons of guides over stuff already on the bot. If you want to go watch my tutorial step by step, you're guaranteed to get the bot installed. That will be linked down below. But without further ado, I do believe what we're going to get on into today is a couple different things. So the first thing is, I have gotten many questions asking where to find character IDs, banner IDs, item IDs, awakening medals IDs, and summon IDs and stuff like that. And most of you know this, but if you do not know this, there's a site called dbz.space right here. So we're gonna go step by step. We're gonna start with cards and go from there. So as you can see all the cards here, you may see these numbers and go, oh, is that the ID, Beast? No, bro, it's not the ID. The ID is right here. So you're gonna click onto the card, and you might be thinking, where's the ID, Beast? Well, I don't really know where it's at on the screen here, or if it's even on the screen, but I do know that the ID is in the URL of dbz.space when you have it open as the card. If you're on mobile, your browser can still look at the URL you're on. Click your URL, select the number that you want of the card, because you just select the card and boom, there you go, you have the number you want. You can also go down the different forms of it, and it will give you the proper number of each and every one of them. So select whatever rarity you have of it. This one right here is just a UART version of it, which means it's going to have, the same card ID. It's not going to change. It's just going to be awoken. When they awaken, they don't change IDs. When they TUR, they do. But that is how you get characters. I do believe the next one was, items? I'll go ahead and show you items here. So, it depends on what item you're after. But if you need an item ID for whatever reason, I know a lot of you are going to want awakening medals, because there's a way to just type medal farm and then put the medal ID. I will cover medal farms in the future just for a little bit of a separate thing. I know I have released the Dokkan Fest and the Dokkan Festival LRs command, so that you can just go ahead and automatically have those farmed without having to do it yourself. But if for whatever reason, whether it's a specific medal you need isn't one that there's already been made for, which by the way I do suggest, and we'll get on into this in a bit, but I do suggest you check out the custom command section in the Discords. Either you can check it on Nitsu, and you can also check it on the 16 Discord. I understand some of you do seem to have issues joining. I don't know if it's a region thing or whatever else, but if you can't join 16, join Nitsu. Most of the people that couldn't join 16 ended up in Nitsu asking why they couldn't join 16. I had an issue joining 16 at first, and then I got to join all of a sudden, so I was in. I think it just has like a queue or like a timeout thing or something weird. But anyway, you click it, and once again, up here in the top is going to be your numbers for the awakening medals. What else would we need to talk about that you need to find? So we covered awakening medals, we covered items. I think we covered characters. Yeah, we covered characters. So the only thing left would be summons right here. So we'll go ahead and cover this. And if you want the ID, once again, it's right up here. Summons are actually kind of nice, and we'll put the ID like just right here so you don't have to worry with it. Let's see here. So tournaments wise, that doesn't matter. This is extra information you can use, but it's not going to help you with the bot. I think potential wise, maybe if I click the item. Yeah, if you click the item of the potential, you'll get its ID. So you can get the IDs for the potential here. Battlefield-wise, is there anything? So if we want any of the items in Battlefield, I guess we can do that, but that's not really helpful. There's an item section. Missions-wise, if you want to know what missions you have to complete or haven't completed, you can go look in here and see what missions there are. There are also, event missions and stuff. You can see what you have to farm here. If you use the resources right and use the bot alongside dbz.space, you can literally operate the entire game just through a command prompt. It's honestly pretty crazy. This is honestly irrelevant. It does tell us the number of XP. But the main thing you want to do when you're farming rank is just make sure there's a ×4 XP multiplier, type rank, farm, you know, whatever, and you're good. Pilaf's Trove, let's see here. I don't really think there's anything crazy here. Yeah, why would I even look at Pilaf's Trove? And then other resources have all of this right here, which is just some of this. Hey, yo! I don't know. Does DBZ.space promote the bot? I'm not sure. I feel like we should. Anyway, if we don't, you know how it goes. But anyway, I suppose the next thing is going to be the custom commands, which I did just discuss. Once again, link down below. Hopefully you can join 16. If you cannot join Nitsu, I will show you both custom command sections on 16 right now. So this here's custom commands. It has all sorts of commands for everything you could think of. The way I like to search, and once again, Blue's commands as well. I think Blue is where only Blue gets to post them, and I think his commands are kind of refined. But he may not have a command for what you want, and custom commands is more user submitted, not just guy made. So they could be wrong, they could be a little buggy, but most of them do work very, very well. If I want a command for something, and if they don't, someone will tell them in here. That's the beauty of Discord. Well, if I want a command, I will first type custom commands in the search box up here. I will click in, and now it's going to look for text that has been said in the custom commands Discord. So let's say, and I suppose this is the next thing anyway. So IDBH. So Infinite Dragon Ball History Farm. This will automatically farm all of the Infinite Dragon Ball stuff, give you all the rewards for the missions. Right here you can find all sorts of different LRs. If you want the Prime Battle LRs, you just type Prime. Anything you can think of the keyword that you're going to need, and then you can do that. That is custom commands for 16. Once again, Blue and custom, it's the same thing, and all you're going to do is just select it from the very top where the command actually begins. Like message error level 1, that doesn't matter. We don't need that. We need team build cat, we need event stage, and we need team build cat 21. Oh, we need all of this. So you're going to want to just, I'm going to say go ahead and select message. Just if you want to select all of it, you can. It's not going to mess up your command or anything. But those just won't go through as a command, and it's kind of pointless. But this right here is what you'd want to select. Even the gift at the end there, you will have to hit enter on the gift, but it's a nice touch they stuck the gift there. And that will farm all of IDBH. I suppose that will be the custom command that we go ahead and discuss in this showcase, just showing you. Because what this is Dokkan Bot Help is one meant to help you with commands and stuff. But eventually, once I think we get all of the bases stuff down, I want to switch over and show off some custom command stuff. Because remember, guys, we got to use this while we have it, because we may not have it forever. And once again, same in here. You'd go to the search box. You'd put custom commands. And in custom commands, you can find all sorts of stuff. Now, Nitsu only has one. So I suppose what I'll do is, can I copy a chat? One second. Alrighty, guys. So I wasn't able to copy the server or anything. What I did end up doing is just copying a bunch of the text here and pasting it in here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and, you know, take them and put them in properly. But for now, if you can't get into the 16 server, there's a couple in Nitsu, but there is not a lot, unfortunately. This is useful, all UR and LR medals. This right here will farm up all UR and all LR medals. Really? STR, UR, Califla, farm medal. Wow, it just goes for all UR and LR medals. So this goes for all the Dokkan Fest and all the... That's cool, I guess. I guess this is cool, but 105 lines left. Yeah, he didn't copy it all. Let's download it and see if maybe... Let's see here, because it said there was lines left. If we go down far enough, yeah, this is a massive command. You want to check this out right here, guys. Look at all this. This will literally farm every single medal you could ever want. So I think what we're going to do is take this, and I'm just going to drop it onto my main, actually. And we're going to see how many units we can awaken from this. Well... For another video, guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, this has been Custom Commands, guys. This has been Dokkan Bot Help #4. If you're wondering what we covered in this, I guess I can remind you real quick if you don't remember. We covered where to find banner IDs, item IDs, character IDs, other stuff like that. Stage IDs and stuff like that. Actually, I just remembered that. Okay, so real quickly, there is a quick and dirty way of doing this, and I'm going to do it that way. We're going to go list events, or... list event. Oh, and then help 4. And if we go list stage, oh, it has to be help 2 then. Really? That's ridiculous. Event list. Okay, so this will tell you all of the IDs for every single Dokkan event or whatever else. So if you're just wanting to challenge a Dokkan event, here is how you can find the IDs for that. I did just realize I needed to cover stage IDs. This is everything. This is everything you could ever want to cover. And once again, Omega does work. If you haven't seen the other Dokkan bot help videos and you're kind of lost on this one, that's because we are a little bit into, I want to call it, I guess, a little bit higher into the learning stuff. I'm teaching you a little bit more than the basics now. Not that much more, but I am teaching you, you know, a lot of this here, a lot of this information I'm giving you allows you to create any command you want to do. If you understand the basics of it, when I show you these more advanced commands, you won't be completely lost. And I don't want to get crazy into the advancement of commands until we grasp the basics. So we are going to continue to pump out Dokkan bot help. I think the next video will be more of a project video slash, you know, I think we need to do a video on how many stones can you get on a reroll maximum. Which would mean farming everything and annihilating it and not summoning and just seeing how high you can get the number. I've been working on one just as a test sort of dealio, and it's at 4.7k stones in like 3 days, which is pretty good. But I am out, guys. See you. Keep it beast mode. This was Dokkan bot help #4. Share this video if you know any homies who be using the bot. If any homies don't be using the bot, share this video. Let them know, yo, bro, this right here is the stuff. This right here, this will make your game so much better. You will have to grind so much less. You will have so much more fun playing because you ain't got to go grind all those medals, bro. Just use the bot. Even one time, there's a command for all the medals. Literally just go find this custom command. And I'm not going to link this one down below because we're going to cover that command in a different video entirely. I think I want to do a time lapse of the all medals command and see how long it takes, and just you know, fully explain that one. I want to know how long that one takes. So all medals CMD, and we have the text stock. But I'm out, guys. Keep it beast mode. See yas. Oh my goodness, I get distracted too many times. Deuce.